Good morning everyone, Janie here. I hope you all are having a fabulous day. I am in my front yard by my cut flower garden right now. It's Friday, January 14th, and you guys are gonna see this probably tomorrow on Saturday. And I just wanted to say that I'm not normally gonna post on the weekends. That wasn't my plan. But this is some information that I thought was really important, and I wanted to get it out there for you guys. If you guys are doing the cool flower method cut flower gardening, and that's Lisa Mason Ziegler. I'll put a link and a picture of her book right now, and it's Cool Flowers, and basically you plant the flowers in the fall or even very early spring with the idea that the root growth, while it's cold, the root growth is going, and then once it warms up, the flower will just take off. It's such an interesting book. It's so fantastic. I highly recommend you guys pick it up and look at it because I feel like it's just extended my gardening season so much. So I was on Instagram and well, to back up a little bit, I had one of you guys sent me a question and asked me about what you guys should do because your snapdragons were coming up too early, you know, because it was a warm winter and everything like that, and I said, you know, maybe pinch them back. And what I did is, I wasn't sure about that, so I messaged Lisa Mason Ziegler on Instagram, and she actually responded to me. So Lisa, if you ever watch this, thank you for responding. And I asked her what she did with her snapdragons and her cool flower method, and if she ever pinched them back or did anything like that. And what she responded with is 8 weeks before last frost, she pinches back 50% of her snapdragons, so half of her snapdragons. And I think that that's so smart because it's basically succession planning your snapdragons, because if you pinch off the top of your snapdragon, it's going to cause branching, so you're going to get more blooms, but you're going to delay blooming. So only pinching 50%, you're gonna have half of your snapdragons that are gonna bloom early, and then once those are done blooming, the ones that you did pinch are gonna start blooming, and those are gonna be, you know, big and beautiful and bushy and everything like that. So I just thought it was such good advice, such important advice. And we're actually 6.5 weeks out from our last frost, so I'm a little late based on what she recommends, but I thought I would just get out here and I would pinch half of them anyway. So let me show you guys my cut flower garden. I've been going through and I've been slowly weeding. I've been taking my time. It's been really nice weather this week. And I just go through about 1 or 2 rows every day, and I just weed and I transplant my plants, you know, divide them, because these two I direct seeded, and so, you know, there was a couple that had grown up right next to each other. So I transplanted those to other areas. And then here, I think these are delphiniums. Those I still have to weed. And then I come down here to my snapdragon area. And here I have this little drift right here is bridal pink. Sorry about the shadow. And then this drift right in here is apple blossom snapdragons. And so these are the ones that I'm going to not only weed today, but I'm going to pinch half of them so that I can follow that cool flower method of basically successioning, if that's a word, successioning your snapdragons. So I'm really excited about it. I wanted to share this information with you guys. Sorry about the noise. There's some construction going on down the street. I do live in a neighborhood, so, and it can't always be quiet. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to hear this, and I just really like that idea. And if you guys have heard of it, great. I didn't even think of pinching half of them, but that's just such a great idea. And then I wanted to show you guys my first bloom. This is Anemone Decane, I think I'm saying it right, and I think that this is black eye. It started off looking very cream and almost pinkish, but as it's opening up, it's looking more like a black eye. Oh my gosh, there's another one! Oh, how exciting! So I'm pretty sure these are delphiniums. On my winter-spring plan, I must have thrown these in here, I'm not sure. I don't remember what I did, but I labeled it, but you guys can see I can't even read the label right now, so I have to go look through my seeds. I kept the seed packets and see exactly what variety this is. One more thing I wanted to show you guys right here next to this bridal pink snap that looks beautiful is, I'm pretty sure that's a Bells of Ireland seedling. So in this row last year is where I grew my Bells of Ireland, and I think it reseeded itself. So I'm gonna leave that one, whatever it is, let it grow up a little bit more so I can identify it a little bit better. And if it is a Bells of Ireland seedling, I'm just gonna transplant it into my garden and it'll be beautiful. Very excited about that. So right now I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna weed a couple of these rows, and then I'm gonna pinch 50% of my Snapdragons, just like Lisa says. One more thing I wanted to say is one of you sweet commenters commented on my gardening for beginners video for tools that you need, and I'll put your name up here if I can find it, but she recommended this forked weeder, and I knew I had one of these in my garage somewhere, and I got it out and I've been loving it. So really good advice, you guys. This is a great tool to have for weeding. Okay, so I have most of it weeded now. You know, this is not my weeding project. I really want to get these snaps pinched. So let me show you guys these first Snapdragons that I have right here are my bridal pink ones. I got them from Johnny Select Seeds. And I'm just going to go through and I'm just going to pinch every other one. So let me show you. So I'm going to come through, I'm just going to take my fingers and I'm just going to pinch a couple leaves down. I'm going to skip this one, and then Jason, if you want to come a little closer, I'm going to go through, I'm just going to go a couple leaves down, and pinch that one right there, okay? So then I'm going to come through, I didn't pinch this one, so this one I'm going to pinch, this one I'm going to pinch, and just alternate. And it's just going to look so pretty because it's going to be a succession bloom of these Snapdragons, and I'm really excited about it. So hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. Hopefully it was a good reminder to go out and pinch half of your Snapdragons 8 weeks before your last frost. I'm at about 6.5 weeks, which is a little late, but that's okay, better late than never. And then I think that they will be beautiful. So I want to say thank you to Lisa again for taking the time to give me this advice. I'm going to go and I'm going to finish pinching my Snapdragon apple blossoms, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.